Sumit Pokharna. He's the Vice President at Kotak Securities. Good morning, Sumit. Always a pleasure to have you in here. The IT space, last 2 to 3 days, good technical moves coming in, AI-related news flow coming, especially from Infosys as well, and some tie-ups coming from the mid-cap space. How do you see the large-cap IT players now? Does their business model evolve with AI, or is there a still kind of a confusion in the street when it comes to this legacy IT services company?
A very good morning to all of you. Thanks for inviting me on your show. Yeah, so this is a big debate which is going on. We believe that it's a big opportunity for IT services companies. Whenever there is a technology transformation which happens and of that scale, a lot of disruption, a lot of uncertainty comes in the system. But we believe that it is the execution which helps you. There will be concerns definitely on the revenue side in the initial stage. But over a longer term, if you see, still organizations are on the legacy systems. They need to go to AI. For that, there is a wide gap in between. And these wide gap can be filled by Indian IT services companies. So this is a great opportunity for Indian IT services. But at the same time, there's a challenge also because you need the right talent, right skill. Lot of upskilling, lot of work needs to be done by these IT companies so that they can help their clients to migrate to AI.
Sumit, hi, good morning. Tamanna here. I think the challenge right now is to sift the actual value from the whole spate of announcements. From the last 24 hours, even in terms of exchange filings, what listed companies are announcing, there is a lot of talk about AI tie-ups, AI, future plans, etc. But how do you identify who is really going to make it in the AI wave? Have you been able to identify any clear winners right now?
Yeah, very good morning. Definitely, there is an opportunity for all the companies out here because it's a new platform which has come, or rather, new area where everybody can compete with each other. However, if I have to discriminate between the large cap and mid cap companies, large cap companies have a full stack of services. They have better client relationship. You big clients are with them, so they are going to definitely help them to help these clients to migrate to AI. Now, within a large cap, we believe Infosys, TCS, Tech Mahindra has a huge capability, and they are building and moving in the right direction out there. Valuations also looks attractive from a stock perspective. Coming to the mid cap space, what USP they have, they are very client centric and their execution skills are far superior. Vertically wise, they may be very they have very laser sharp focus on those verticals where they have expertise, and which helps them to help the client to go to market even faster. So they have their own USPs, large cap have their own USPs. These companies, all of them will survive, but we need to see that who executes it faster, who can upskill their talent faster, they are going to win the race.
Sumit, good morning. Hiral on this side. My question to you is, do you think the service-oriented companies or the product-oriented companies will lead this race with the kind of tie-ups, collaborations, acquisitions that we are seeing already?
A very good morning to you. And the thing is simple that we Indian IT services companies are basically service providers. So they need to go and tie up with the larger players, which all Indian companies are trying in their level best. We have seen in the recent past 3 companies have already announced it. So this is a step in the right direction. So broadly, if I have to divide it into simple terms, large cap companies will have an upper hand because they can do the tie-ups much faster and at a much bigger scale. So they are going to get benefited out of it. Looking at the huge opportunity which these companies are throwing, because see, from you also have to understand from the client perspective where they stand. Their aspiration is that they want the best benefit out of AI. But where is their systems as of now? They are still at the very early stage or legacy state data. It's a greenfield project. So the benefits may not come fully to the organization, but on a project wise, there will be much bigger benefits which can reap in. So anywhere where there is a greenfield projects, the clients are going to get much more benefit as compared to a brownfield project. So it's the large cap companies who will execute it much faster. There will be headwinds in the initial 3 years, but from a longer term perspective, we believe that IT companies will have a great opportunity to go ahead with it.
Okay, so let's drill this down, Sumit. If there was a tech AI play right now, what would be your top picks? Would you be looking at an Infosys even today? Would you look at an Hexaware? Would you look at an HCL Tech? What would be the pecking order for you?
Yeah. As I mentioned, that definitely there are uncertainties and challenges in the market. Investors are really skeptical about how the things will pan out. As I mentioned earlier, also there are headwinds for all Indian IT services companies in the first 3 years, and later thereafter the benefits will reap in, because there will be revenue deflation because of the AI productivity which will come in. But companies are saying that they can manage it with other implementation of AI. So we believe that one need to focus more on companies which are very proactive and executing it very fast. So we like Infosys, TCS, and Tech Mahindra in the large cap space. And somebody if wants to focus on mid cap space, then they can focus on Coforge or Hexaware Technologies.
Midcap is Coforge or Hexaware. TCS, of course, makes it to the large cap list as well for an IT AI play. Sumit, thank you so much for joining us. Absolute pleasure to have you on.